Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teenagers, for one reason or another, I'm having some difficulty here with my Stream Deck. What is going on? What is going on here? There should be no problems. Taking a bit to load this. Don't know why. There shouldn't be an issue here. Shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, nice to be back. Apologies for not having made it on Saturday. I was out of town, very, very busy, driving for about 6 hours with my parents. We had a bunch of stuff we needed to do in, 3 hours away. It was great hanging out with them, but, they needed me there. I couldn't be here, and that kind of just happens sometimes, Kind of just happens. Anyway, glad to be back. Let's see if I can get this to work here at all. Because the goal, of course... I'm going to try just restarting this. See if that does anything. The goal, of course, would be to get this to work. Is it entirely necessary? Not exactly. It'd be nice. But it's not entirely necessary for me to be able to accomplish today's goals. Let's see here. Also, I don't know why Skype is now sending me, first of all, sending me messages at all. I've never used Skype on this computer, so I don't know what's going on there. And all of the updates that I've ever made, I've always made sure that all those kinds of things are disabled. But on top of that, we shouldn't have been having any issues in the first place. If not for the power outage that happened last Friday evening, which was very fun. I apologize for that, but it happens sometimes. My biggest concern with that is I had to rebuild the entirety of the Jamaica Plains Medical Center or hospital or whatever you want to call it, because we didn't get a chance to save before that happened. I was very silly and thought that it would not be a big issue, and so I didn't go and make that save. But here we are. We're back. I've not had a whole lot of time the last couple of days to go ahead and actually play, but we're on the final stretch. We've got just these sections to work on here, and you might be thinking that is a lot of things to complete. It might look that way, and in some cases it might be a lot. But we have shops, houses, and military checkpoints, or, settlement checkpoints to finish. That's not a whole lot. And today we're going to start on the shops part of that final stretch, because I've been putting it off for long enough, and we kind of need shops. Shops and more restaurants, of course, but we're going to start with the shops today. As you can see, I've built a portion of a duplex here. That's essentially the layout. This is one half of the duplex setup. I'm sure we're going to have other kinds of houses out here. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe I went for townhouses or brownstones or something. We've got lots of space. I can figure out all kinds of stuff to do later with all those. But today, we're focusing on shops. So let's go ahead and set the time. I wish I was able to find what has been causing us so much lag, but I have yet to find it. I just know that it has to be within the courthouse. Otherwise it's a problem of the sheer size of the settlement, which, as you can see with the missing not missing textures, the screen tearing over there on the bridge, it might actually just end up being that we have too big of a settlement here, or at least a much larger settlement than it is necessarily supposed to be, which is, I guess, a concern. But I'm much more inclined to say that we've got an issue with something inside of the courthouse itself that I just haven't found yet. So you might be wondering, first and foremost, when are you going to stop yapping? The answer to that is probably never, but we'll slow down here in a bit. Second, it's what shops are we working on today? Well, these storefronts are the perfect shape for storefronts related to the armor and weapons that we need to go ahead and take care of here. We do not have armor and weapons stores yet, so how about we put together one of each, or do our best to today. I believe I'm just going to leave them to be, one floor tall buildings, but I'll give them taller roofs so that this wall back here doesn't just seem so barren. All right. We're going to be using these sections up here, and as you can see, I've divided these storefronts so that if I want to, I can have an angle, full block, and a half block for each of their frontages. If that was the goal. And I think for today, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We might do something different over here. In fact, we might turn this into a restaurant. I don't know. But right now, this is what we're working with. Okay. We're going to go Snappy Builds, Shell Kit. For the armor side, I would love to go with the commercial side if we can work with it. Figure something out to do with the commercial side of things would be really cool. If I can just figure out how that's gonna look. Let's see, what is the color of the label for armor? If we were to go miscellaneous signs, vendor, the armor one is, okay, it is blue, wonderful. And then the weapon, I guess, yeah, that would be the yellowish orange. All right, well, if it's the armor stuff we're going to be building out first, and that is currently the goal, then we will use blue. The Snappy Build Shell Kit commercial for blue. We used blue recently for the police station, which I'm very happy at the progress we made with that police station. That was lots of fun on my end. As much as it was kind of sad that I had to rebuild it, it was fun to build in the first place. And as much as I'd like to use these guys here, we don't have the space for it, I'm fairly certain. All right. Let's see. Yeah, no. See, it just doesn't work. As much as I'd like it to, it just doesn't. I know there's other floor pieces specifically for the commercial kit, And I'm glad that that's the case. But I do not... we don't have the time for it. There's no foundation pieces rather for it. It's not... We're not going to worry about that, I guess. Okay, I would still like the door to be along this side, though. So what are we going to do for that? If we were to put the door along this wall, how would that go? Let's see. Apparently that's a corner doorway, whatever that means. Don't know why we have corner doorways, but I guess we do. That's probably as close to center as I'll be able to get that door. As far as I can tell, at least. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the shared wall parts. Given the red brick association with all these, as much as I'd like to use a different theme, seems like it's all good. Yeah, it's all going to be all going to be red brick pieces. Okay. Actually, no. We haven't yet placed any down that are red brick pieces, and we can use these windows very, 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 very sparingly. So let's not, you know, throw it out the window yet. Hello, Alva T God. Been very focused over here, but thank you for the kind words. Nice to be back. Very nice to be back. How about we do something with this guy? All right, is that good? All right, I think that's about as close as I'll get on that end. All right, that should be about as close as we can make it. Which is going to be very annoying to have to detail other stuff, but that'll work. That will work for now. For now, at the very least. All right, cool. Now with that in place, ooh, yeah, we're gonna make this easy on ourselves. Just decorate the entire back wall. Because we know how that's gonna work. How am I gonna... I guess on this corner here, we could go with the standard corner piece. Probably. Yes. Okay. Okay, that works. That works. And then over here, we'll use the fun wooden corner. The fun blue one to match. Sadly, there's no yellow commercial pieces, so I think we'll substitute that for red. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. Okay. Let's get this corner placed. Given that we are coming up very close to finishing the Jamaica Plains settlement, by which I mean no more than 10 more episodes. No more than 10 more episodes. Hopefully closer to 5, but no more than 10 more episodes total. Given that we're so close to finishing the Jamaica Plains settlement build, I would love some ideas for shop names, restaurant names, and NPC names to go ahead and run those places. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try and come up with them on my own, and I'm not nearly as good at that as I would like to be. So it would be wonderful if I could get some assistance. Alright, we're going to find... Which blue corner are we using? I'm going to use you? No, not dense enough. Yeah, we'll just go with the classic, why not? Works perfectly. Okay, but yes, I'm going to need a lot of assistance coming up with those names, so please leave suggestions in the comments of these VODs for those of you watching the VODs channel, and for those of you watching the live channel, go ahead and, you know, comment live your name suggestions for some of these locations. Because I am not great at coming up with those on my own. I'm also going to, of course, need NPC name suggestions, so leave those as well. Alright. Other than these two shops, the weapon and armor shops, I'm also going to need NPC names for... well, NPC and location names for the renovated diner on the other side of town, as well as you know, NPCs that would run a bunch of these different, a bunch of the different shops we've got. I need someone to run Fallons. I don't have a name for someone to run Fallons yet. Sure, I could go with the generic settlers and all that kind of stuff, but I would like to do my best to add a little bit of pageantry to it, if that's something we can do. If not, no worries. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I'll come up with something which might not be great, or I'll just use, you know, the generic settler names. Okay, now in between these two stores, because they are two separate stores, we're going to go and place our clean walls. Our intermediary wall there. Wonderful. Now we know exactly the dimensions that we've got for each of these locations. We do still need to finish up placing the door here. And the window on this side should be easy. Yeah, we're just doing the red version of the commercial set 4 window. Wonderful. In fact, if I were to go with one of these, how would that look over here? Would it be worth a try? We'll see. I like that a lot, actually. Wonderful. Because I can just place him directly over top the previous, it will be no trouble. Alright, well that's what we'll do. We'll use these pieces as guide pieces, and then we'll place in the window pieces instead. That looks really nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll do a similar thing over here. Just of course got to get the door down first. Ooh, I know a great way for us to figure out the halfway mark here. Great way to do that. We will use the interior clean wall pieces. One of these guys. Actually, no, we'll use one of the short walls. That will be very helpful. Perfect. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Amelia Ann. Thank you very much. I do not do the follow for follow kind of thing, but thank you very much. It is very kind. I will certainly not forget. Right, I think that's... yeah, that is as close to center as we are going to get right there. There we go. Nice. Well, thank you very much for saying that I'm very good at streaming. I'm very new to streaming. That's very kind to hear. All right, we want to move like this. All right. And that's not even the wall I wanted it to be. These are the interior half walls. What I wanted. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this'll be fun. Increase your height by 500 more. Why did I make this decision? Oh, that was dumb. Okay. What we need are these guys. Yeah, way off the mark. Way off the mark. So how do I go about solving that problem? Probably, but I'm not I'm not necessarily sure I want to use that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. X. That's not right. Oh, of course. Of course it isn't, because the X and Y values are based off of the center of that object. No, of course it's not right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this works. I mean, the height was the only good part. Yeah, no, we still we end up with the same issue regardless here. So, nope, we're gonna reset that. Nope. Honestly, not worth trying to figure out right now. No. I just need to get this guy in order. Hmm. All right, good. This'll do. Ah, I see. The angle would have been part of it. You're right. That's smart. That's smart. The angle would have certainly been a part of that. Well, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try on another thing. All right, is all that in order? Yes, it is. Wonderful. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get the corner in place. We know which corner I'm looking for here. Wonderful. Okay, we've just got the back corner here, and then we can start decorating the interiors of these two shops. Nice. Okay. Now which of these do I want to work on first? And am I going to put restrooms in them? Yeah, I'll put restrooms in them. Why not? We've got these half block spaces. Nothing else to do with them. So yeah, we'll set up some restrooms. And we'll get to the actual walls themselves. The rest of the interior. I'm thinking probably not gonna place any wallpapers in these. Maybe like a concrete wallpaper. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we move along. We will see as we move along. That is a great question. Am I going to do anything special for the 4th of July? I probably should. I will need to know what my family plans happen to be, because family plans do supersede anything I might be doing if it's, important enough when it comes to family stuff. But other than that, I'm sure I can find something fun to do for the 4th of July. I generally don't think too much about holidays, but I would love to do something for the 4th of July. Been a very busy, very busy weekend. As much as I'm glad that I'm rested and ready. Very busy weekend, so I completely forgot that it was July now. Yeah, most likely, yes. Most likely I will be doing something for the 4th of July if there are no family obligations outside of that. If you guys have any suggestions for things you would like to see on the 4th of July, I'd be more than happy to take your suggestions into account. Oh, absolutely. I completely understand that. If I hadn't already been working on the castle, if the castle wasn't the first thing I completed, I'm sure I'd do something special for 4th of July related for the castle, 100%. All right, yeah, nothing too special about these bathrooms. We've done these before. Just a toilet, a sink, all that kind of stuff. All the normal stuff that you would find in any of the other narrow bathrooms I've ever built. As you can see, I was building one recently for all of our decorations to be in order. I'm sure I could think of something. That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sure I can think of something. I'll definitely take it into account. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to picture. Do I want to have any wallpaper stuff? Probably not. Again, I can't do anything with these window pieces when it comes to wallpaper. The likelihood I'm going to do anything, very, very slim. Very slim. All right, let's reset the time. And let's continue. Just for the sake of simplicity, we are not going to try and mirror any of these pieces. We're just going to place them on the corresponding wall, because the bathroom door will swing inwards, as it always does. Great. Ooh, firework minigun. That would be very interesting. Is that a mod? I'm sure there's a mod for something similar to that. That'd be very, very interesting. Well, that's awesome. That is great that that's a mod. All right, the rest of these things should. Well, actually, no. We've got a couple. Couple things here I'd like to place with commands. All right, and over here. I will definitely check my Twitter after this. After we're done streaming for today. If you've sent me the mod, that's cool. That's cool. Nice to know it's a mod. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good on all those. Yeah, all 6 necessary items in every bathroom. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we can worry about actually decorating the spaces themselves. For the armor station, how are we going to do this? I think what I'd like to do, if possible here, first to place the countertop. We want surfaces, counters, and cabinets. I really do like the super long sort of bar style counter. Where is it? Here it is. Ooh, that's too big for the space. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Should have expected that. Should definitely have expected that. Then we'll place one of these guys in and snap some more stuff to it. Oh, it's a cross mod. Of course it's a cross mod. I've played with a few of Cross's mods. Ooh, there's like barely a gap there. Whatever. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So however, if I were to move this guy forward. All right, works for me. Works for me. Okay, cool. So, of all the things that need to be in an armor emporium, you know, you need the armor stands, of course, but what else needs to be in an armor emporium for it to really function like an armor emporium? We'll see. We'll see. We've got time to figure it out. I just don't know what. Yeah, I'll put the vendor here ahead of time. Armor emporium, there we go. Vendor. Now we'll place him there. The guy will stand probably as close to center as I can get him. And then we got some room on the other side. Okay, now we've got all of the armor stands to place. Display, armor racks. Got a bunch of these dudes to worry about. Now, what kind of armor will be sold here? The rule is basically anything that's not power armor will be sold here. Any form of armor not called power armor can be sold here. Why not power armor? Not out of any like legal restriction or anything. I just feel that power armor would be a little bit more difficult to get your hands on if you're not part of a military organization. So why would I have power armor that's just easily accessible? According to the lore, not the gameplay, but the lore of Fallout, power armor is supposed to be very difficult to find. It's supposed to be very, very highly regulated by the groups that do have it. And even though it's more abundant here in the Commonwealth than anywhere else in the entirety of the Fallout Wasteland, it's still mainly for gameplay purposes. It's not actually supposed to be, you know, super easy to find. Now, I will place armor repair stations and armor. Oh, there's a second one. It's a repair station. You know, like the armor workstation sort of thing. Where is it? Here we go. Crafting. Armor workbench and the armor smith workbench. Yes. Okay. That's what I'll do. Actually, that's what we'll place over here. Spent all that time with these guys. We'll place these down. All right, we've got you, and over here we'll place the armorsmith workbench. Which one? Which one? Probably this one. The one that's got things on it. I like that. I like that it has things on it. We'll definitely work with that one. All right, cool. Ooh, those will look good. Those will look good. Man, I wish there was a tank store. I wish. Real Second Amendment moment. I wish there was a tank store. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Okay. You know, we are gonna move these guys up a bit. Can do everything on the 8s. Everything on the 8s times table. Oh, that's just fine right there. Wonderful. We're gonna place some armor sets back here, and they will be, you know, again, all this is display purposes, but these guys especially will be display. There we go. Yeah, these will be like the most expensive pieces will go back here. Or the most bespoke, rather. That's the thing about mass-produced armor. It's the customization of the armor that's expensive, not necessarily the armor itself. With a couple exceptions in the real world, sure, but in general, that tends to be the rule. Alright, I don't know why I did all that location modification, but there we are. Anyway, I feel like I should probably put some more decorations on the counter before I go and set up all of the mannequins, because it's mostly mannequins. It's mostly mannequins today, folks. Wait, it's just mannequins? Always has been. Another one of you. We're also going to need to put down telephone in case they get a call in for, you know, a specific set that needed to be modified and they paid for the modification fee or whatever it happened to be. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Okay. We'll go ahead and place an order terminal on the other side here. Would not be a bad idea to go back and look at Fallon's to see some of the things I did there. I know like 95% of what I did there was just mannequins and dressers, but still, I'm sure there's something I could glean from it. It's the looking in that direction that's my real problem. No dropped frames yet, but we'll see how long that lasts. All right. Yeah, let's go check out Fallon's. See if there's anything specific I would like to add that isn't just going to be the general stuff, you know, mannequins, some sort of armor rack system. I guess it wouldn't be a dresser because you like the idea of storing armor in a dresser is cool, but the practicality of storing a full set of armor in a dresser doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's right, the bulletin board. The dressing room, but we won't need that because you don't need a dressing room for armor. You can just, like, you're not taking your clothes off to put armor on. So that won't be an issue. Okay. Okay, cool. I do like how clean it is. I will probably also come back and do some more detailing. It's nice that it's all very clean and orderly, but I should, you know, I should probably clutter it up a little bit. Just the slightest bit. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. All right. I could probably have an armor display rack up front here. All right. Yeah, the bathroom's gonna need a door. Whatever. That's not that's not my biggest concern. We can place a few more sets of these guys. Nah, we'll just place one in front of each window. Why not? That seems to work better here. It's not like our Fallon's location where I had an exact number of clean outfits I wanted to display. Then we'll move them closer to the window. Nice. Nice. That should be enough armor racks. Now we'll go ahead and place a couple of well, how would I do this? I can't place dressers. Dressers wouldn't work. The display cases don't actually function the way I want them to. They're not container objects. They're just things I can open, drop an item into, and close it. It's not the same thing. Miscellaneous certainly doesn't have it. Let's see. Furniture containers. What might we have here? Wouldn't be in storage, no. Let's see, mods maybe? I'm sure there's a mod that's, you know, something like, I mean, I know there's one mod that's functional displays. That's a different thing. I'm sure there's a mod that I could specifically use for the, for armor display. Hmm. I mean, the solution might just be find things to put on the walls, really. That might be it. That might be it. Find things to put on the walls. Alright, well, let's go with that. Let's see. What do we have in our posters? No, that'll be in the, this we'll definitely put in the weapons one. No, I mean, it's mostly propaganda stuff, and that's not the goal here. The goal is, you know, this is an armor emporium. Show off the armor. All that kind of stuff. Okay, well, let's see. I know we need a couple things. We need a radio. We need a clock on the wall. Nice. Yeah, I mean, what else is there? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Gotta be forgetting something important. Honestly, I'm more upset that I can't think of what I'm forgetting than the fact that I'm forgetting something. Which I guess is to be expected. I would forget what I'm trying to remember, because that's how forgetting things works. Let's see. Let's see. I can't really think of it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of what I'm forgetting. Huh. I mean, that's really bothersome. That's really, really bothersome. Okay, in an effort to try and spruce this place up, how about we do add a wallpaper? Why not? Why not? Try and spruce it up, make it feel not as empty. The wallpaper, shared interior. What do we got? What do we want to use here? I could go for the blue, but I think that'd be a little too much blue in the space. A little too much blue in the space. I could go with this guy. I did say this might be a thing we use, so yeah, might as well. See how it turns out. Means we'll have to do it for the other space, but that's not a problem. Not really. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay, that works. That works. That does sort of close the space up a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll have to go and grab a bunch of armor just to throw on here randomly, you know? We'll have the 4 main sets of armor. The you know, combat, synth, metal, and leather? Is that what it... Or, yeah, those are the 4 main types. I'll have the ones in the back dressed up in Minutemen colors, because, of course, that would be very thematically accurate. And the rest of them will just be, you know, armor sets that I've collected. A lot of things I can throw away. Stuff like that. Things I've got too many pieces of. Okay, so we need to decorate the weapons store next. We'll use the same wallpapers. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? This kind of makes sense that it would be continuous. For the bathrooms, we might as well go ahead and put a roof on the bathroom section. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, we're gonna do the tall roof, don't worry. I just need something to cover this up. For the toilets and the lights. Okay. Alright. We'll put in the doors. We know which doors they have to be so that they swing in the proper way. Wood. Our classic. Alright, cool. Now for the gun store. I think the gun store is going to be the easier of the two for me to decorate, to be completely fair. I'm not particularly unfamiliar with the way that gun stores operate, so I shouldn't have as much trouble here. Alright, we'll start with the simple stuff. We'll start with these guys, with the countertops. You know, make it simple for us. Oh, of course. Beautiful. Now, before I go ahead and decorate the countertop with anything, we're going to place some of the locations that will later be used for weapons racks. Interior clean. We want the half height. Why do we want these? Good question. We're going to use them like this. We're going to drop them down to about 3/4 height. Which really means, because they're half height, what we're talking is really 3/8 height is what we'll drop them to. Anyway, the point is, we'll go with that guy, and we'll move them out like that. Wonderful. We'll do a similar thing over here. Oh, duh. Not 180, I wanted 90. Alright, cool. That should be about the proper height for everything, yes. Yes. Okay, beautiful. The door to the shops themselves, these doors will have them swing outwards. There's nothing really stopping them from swinging outwards. Okay. Next, we're going to go and place some wallpapers on here. Wallpapers, shared interior, short walls. We could, of course, go with something like this, you know? Absolutely could. It would be simple. Would it fit? I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it first, and then we'll see how we like it. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. I actually kind of do like it a lot. Kind of like it a lot. Okay, cool. Cool. Then, here's what we'll do. Got a bunch of weapon racks now, because that's the whole deal here, right? All right. Bunch of weapon racks. Decorations. And display weapon racks. And we want to start with these guys. How many? Ooh, would I be able to fit 2 of these? You know, 2 wide? Maybe. I think I probably can. We'll see. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's the perfect height. Are you kidding me? That's the perfect height. I love that. Awesome. Awesome. That's exactly what I needed. Do the same on this side. Oh, I know you want to attach to the other side. I know, but that's not what we're going to do here. Here's what we're going to do. 32, 64, 96. Beautiful. Ah, perfect. Okay. And we're going to use that. All we need is one anchor point, and I can figure the rest of this out. It is basic math with the rest of this stuff. I'm sure it'd be very interesting if I could change the angle, you know, rotate it so that it would be, lengthwise. I'll figure that out. Actually, why not do that now? Why not? So I want it to rotate, not on its x-axis. I imagine I want it to rotate on its y-axis. Yes, okay. I believe that's the way I want it to rotate. We'll try it. We'll put something in here. Why not? We will put yeehaw. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Now I can go ahead and put that, line them up against the wall that way. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It'll be cool, though. It'll be very cool. Let's jump back into the thing in just a second, actually. First thing I'm going to do is quick save. Wonderful. Now we'll jump back in. It'll take another 5 years, but that's how it goes. Okay. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm glad I can still interact with them even when they're at an angle. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. I'm not going to go back and change how I've done that on other builds. Yeah, I'm not going to change that for previous ones, but for future reference, that's really, really cool. That's really fun. That's really fun. Okay. Okay, you're going to be a little trouble, but that's fine. We're gonna line up a bunch of these now. That's gonna be the thing. And we want... How much farther back do we need to move you? Alright, there we go. I would like to do a whole wall of these. I mean, we've got the time to burn. We've got the time to burn. Might as well. I imagine we'll need, what, 3 more? Something like that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Hold on, we got one more thing. Yeah, we gotta move this guy. Alright, 6 should be as close as we can get here, won't it be? We'll go for one more. Why not? Why not? What's the problem? Y -90, not Z. I keep having to correct myself on that one. Almost make that mistake every time. That's fine. That's fine. And over here we'll place some of the pistol-sized ones. All right, nice. I think I'll continue that on this back wall section. Ah, I see the problem. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We'll do that then. Then we'll go with you, move you to the center. Nice. That's good. It's very good. We'll go ahead and decorate that back wall. And of course, this guy over here. We'll start with this guy. Get the feeling this guy will be the easier of the two to work with. I hope that doesn't become a problem for later. Won't worry about it right now. Yeah, won't worry about it right now. All right, cool. I really do like these corkboard gun walls. Those are really fun. Okay. Now I've just got this back wall over here, which, yeah, I'll just fill it up with some more of these. That'll be easy. Here's what we'll do. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful, this stuff, guys. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and decorate the countertop. You know, we've got a couple things we can put up here, a couple cool things, a couple cool bits we can place for sure. Place one of these guys here at the end. I'll grab the Weapon Emporium from MSO. You know, we gotta place all the regular stuff up here. And we'll go ahead and place a terminal on the back wall like we have in Fallon's. Why I'll do it here on the back wall is just to save us some tabletop space. Alright, Homemaker, Power, Miscellaneous. This guy. We love this guy. There we go. That'll work wonders. And then somewhere out here, we're gonna have to place a weapons bench and a reloading bench as well. Yeah, we've got the. I think we've got the space for one of them over here. We'll check it out. We'll see. Crafting. Ammunition workbench, yes, we will put one of these guys, probably this one. The New Vegas Classic. And then up front, we'll place the weapons bench. I'd love to have placed one of these guys, but it's just not in the cards. Ah. I see, that's a weaponsmith workbench. That's why you wouldn't place. That's the one I want. This guy. Come on. If you're not going to place here, where are you going to place? You going to place back there? No, you're not. Doesn't work. You know what? I can get this guy. I can get this guy working somewhere else. All right, we got him over there. We'll put this one in this section up here. I hate that's out at the back section right there. I really do despise that so much. Oh man, that's very annoying. Okay, well if I were to put you up against this wall, you'd have much the same problem, and you'd be in the way of the trade vendor here. So I can't put you there. Can't move this guy. I guess I'm kind of stuck with you. Okay. Fine, we'll move those guys out of the way. Yeah, it'll have to be okay. That'll have to be fine. Okay. Right then. Alright, got a couple things to place here for OC Decorator. And we should be good for these two. I'll go and collect a bunch of weapons. A bunch of generic weapons. And work on them there. Why am I in the... Yeah, I'll go into the office section. Much easier to find what I'm looking for in here. And it's got more of the things I need. No, I won't worry about a book. I'll put the latest issue of Public Occurrences up though. We'll go with that. Need to move this vendor back a bit. Got that one. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything we need in terms of that decoration stuff. You know, I will put up the posters. I did say I'd put up some posters, of course. So we will. Got a little bit of poster space. I'm sure I could fit posters here and there, but I'd rather not do that, all things considered. All decorations, posters, mods. Here we go. You want one about the kind of gun you need. You want one about the types of ammunition that exist. We'll go like that. And like that, actually. Yeah. Because, see, that's right next to the weapons workbench, and I don't have space next to the ammunition workbench, but that's as close as we'll get. Nice. We'll place a clock on this back wall instead. Furniture. SOE clock. There's one of these guys back here. That'll be perfect. Okay, that's everything we can do in these two. I really like the way they turned out. And now we're going to go ahead and put in the tall roof section. How are we going to do this? Let's see. Let's see how this is going to work. So we want Snappy Build's shell kit. Commercial 4. Do you guys have roof sections in here on your own? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Wonderful. There we go. How might I want to handle this? All right, that's good. That's good. Then we'll put one back here. Dash that guy. Beautiful. Ooh, that could work very nicely, actually. Place one of you. One of you. Not going to be any corner bits I can place, are there? Okay, then. Right. That's fine. Back here, we're just going to be placing a wall anyway. Ah, the brick color. That's how that lines up. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I guess we'll just line it with these guys then. Not my biggest concern, really. Awesome. Now we've got this section, and then we'll do some more interior decoration. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. In fact, the window pieces might have to go, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I would like them to stay, but they... chances of them staying versus going, very slim. Very slim chance they stay. Alright, then we got this section up here, which will just be, you know, flat roof stuff. All right. Yeah, for most of these wall pieces, we won't have a problem. It's these windows. How am I going to do this with the windows? How is this going to work? We'll see. We'll see. We can try. That's all we can really do is try. Shell interior. One of these guys. Oh, so close. That almost works. Okay. Almost works. You better work on these full pieces. Otherwise, what did I do that for? Thank the Lord. Okay. Good. Alright, okay. Well, it'll work on the full pieces. I guess that's the important part for me. I'll just replace the windows. Yeah, I'll just replace them. Well, that kind of stinks. That kind of stinks. I liked the window. Thought the window could be a cool little piece, but okay. It still looks very cool. I still think the build on a whole works rather well. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. It's all an aesthetic thing, you know? It doesn't have to actually be concrete walls. You know, concrete cinder block stuff. It just needs to have the proper aesthetic for what we're going for. And nothing screams concrete cinder block walls like the this sounds probably a bit weird. Nothing screams it like the armor and weapons stores. Cool. Alright, I like that a lot. Now we'll go ahead and place some roof pieces on, get some lights in here, and then I'll go ahead and grab a bunch of weapons and armor pieces to work with. We want the roof section now. Oh no, I used the wrong stuff, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Go for you, put the corner in. The corner's gonna be messed up anyway. Well, what's the point if the corner's gonna be messed up anyway? Come on, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Whatever. Whatever. How does it look from the inside? That's the part that matters. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay. Well, I'm very happy about it, that's for sure. That's for sure. We can put a nice big ceiling fan up there at the top. We'll move my mouse out of the way so I don't accidentally bump it while we do this. And we'll put one over here as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that's all the light we're going to need in that area. We'll do the same over here. We'll go grab the weapons and the armor. We'll be all good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. This is nice. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I wish those corners could be a little smoother. But at the end of the day, it works, and that's the part that matters. It works, and it works well. Awesome. Awesome. Well, this certainly sets a standard. Oh boy, does it set a standard. Now I have to... I'm gonna be a little worried, honestly. Gotta try and measure up to this a bit. Okay. Yep, let's go grab our armor and weapons, and we'll be all good for these stores. I'll wait to put the doors on until it's all done. Yeah, I'll wait until then. So right here, we're gonna make a save. Ooh, we are 2 hours in. Wonderful. Wonderful. Making lots of good progress today. Head on over to Croup Manor. We're gonna pick up a few things. First thing, of course, is we're going to make a fully decked out Minutemen set of the 4 major armor types, and then we'll just grab a bunch of other stuff that we've got, see what we can do with those, and then just, you know, throw it all on the armor racks. With the weapons, we'll just grab some of the weapons that we've got. I prefer to work with the light stuff, yeah. Just to make it simple. Alright, we'll start with these guys. We gotta go heavy. Realistically, do we need to do any of this? No, this is all extra. I'm being very extra about this, but I like it. I like it. I like the idea that it's still functional. I won't put any nanite weave in here because the nanite weaves get hilarious. They get kind of crazy. Alright, I want to check this guy out in the inventory, see what he looks like. I use the Minutemen paint instead of just Minutemen. Okay, you are blue and have no iconography. What's up with that? What's up with that? Let's try and fix that, if we can. Let's see, I hope that didn't turn it into a just generic piece of white armor. That'd be nice. Oh. Right, okay. That's stupid. Well, we'll go with the other one, because the other one's cooler. The other one's cooler. By far. Okay, well, that informs the way I'm gonna work on the rest of these, that's for sure. No, I'm not putting legendaries on these. They don't need legendaries. Legendaries are expensive, but they don't need legendaries. I'm wearing the pieces of armor my character wears. So I'm good. I'm good. Just doing all this for the aesthetic of it, really. Just because it looks good enough. And the paint. Here we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's one full set of the Minutemen stuff. Now we just need to do that for all the others, don't we? Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. None of the iconography for one reason or another. I'll have to figure that out. That's probably a load order issue. But I can solve that later. I'm going to copy this name. You don't let me copy. Okay. Do I want to worry about helmets? Nah, I don't want to worry about helmets, really. I could. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If I've got any combat armor helmets on me, which I probably do, we'll see. Yeah, okay, we'll take one. Why not? Just one, though. Oh yeah, no legendary. Wonderful. Now we'll do the same for synth, metal, and leather. Gonna start with all of the light stuff because it just makes it the easiest to work with. Nanofilament. Ultra light. BW. And Minutemen paint. I hate how laggy that process is. This would be 5. Yeah. This is the rest of the day, probably, with the amount of time it takes to modify all these objects. Probably going to be doing this for the rest of the day. I won't be doing this with the weapons, as I've already said, because I've got so many weapons that already have so many mods on them that I just have picked up that I'm not going to worry about it. I just need this for the back display for the armors. Nanofilament, ultralight, ballistic 5, and Minutemen. At least I'm getting, you know, experience points for it, with the amount of time it's going to take me. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed today. I tried to keep it as interesting as I could. I certainly do have the tendency of just sort of zoning in, locking in and just not speaking. But I hope it was interesting. This would be the left arm, so yeah, this would be number 2. We'll need to grab a helmet. Thank you guys for watching, genuinely. I was a little concerned about taking Saturday off. Wasn't expecting to take Saturday off, but driving for 6 hours, I don't have the energy not to, I don't have the energy to not, or I do not have the energy to stream. See? Even just not doing that. Don't really have the energy to stream after 6 hours of just driving. So thank you. The video I released on my I mean my third channel technically, but I haven't put much on my first channel in a long time. So yeah, on my channel CN Speaks on YouTube, put out a video. Spoke about this, I think, the previous episode about the Batman Caped Crusader show and why I'm not excited for it. So there was a commenter whose name escapes me. I will go back and check for it. But I replied to their comment, and they their comment was hey, it wasn't Paul Dini who was involved in that. That was Bruce Timm on one of the minor points that I was concerned about. And I hope I didn't make that mistake. I'll have to go back and watch the video in full, but I hope I didn't make the mistake of saying that Paul Dini was responsible for a certain thing. Because that would just be wrong. My concerns were with Bruce Timm, not Paul Dini. I'd rather not have to re-upload the whole video. If I can just fix that one little problem, that would be better. That'd be better for sure. But I'm fairly certain I said Bruce Timm, not Paul Dini. It's weird that would be the big concern here, but I'm fairly certain I didn't. Whatever. A commenter said it. I'm gonna trust their judgment because they've seen the video more recently than I have. I'm gonna trust their judgment on that one. All right. All right, 2 more sets. And there's only one of those 2 sets has a helmet. Yeah. Just left leg. Okay. I need right leg and I need helmet. Five, 3, 6, C. 3 and 000 7 873 73. Wonderful. Okay, and I'll worry about the I'll worry about the leather stuff in just a second here. There's no leather helmet, sadly. I guess not so sadly, but there isn't one. So Minutemen paint, no legendary. Minutemen display, metal, armor 1. Now, what's nice is that once I have this, I can just copy this display as many times as I need to. All I need is to have the items the way I want them, then I can use duplication commands to copy these across all the different armor stations that I build as many times as I build them. If that's even something I want to do. It will at least be an option for me, you know? I just don't like the lag that it generates in-game. That part's kind of annoying. At least I'm gonna have plenty of modification boxes I can just drop into the just drop them into my workshop here. All right. What is most important? So regarding the Batman Cape Crusader stuff, whether or not I'm looking forward to the show, if it is bad enough, I'm definitely going to create a series review or an episode review, depending on how they release it. If I remember correctly, they're dumping it all on the streaming service at once, so I'll make sure to do a series review. Because if you couldn't tell by the way I play my games and the characters I like to play as and the outfits my characters wear, big fan of Batman. Big fan of Batman. So when it's done improperly, I'm gonna get upset about that. When it's done improperly for a reason, when they intentionally do it a certain way that can be detrimental to the quality of the product, that's even worse. That is even worse. Okay, we've got the metal helmet, right? Yeah. Metal armor 6. On polished. I'm not gonna go all the way deep into all the Batman stuff. I did this for like 2 streams already. We're good. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. There's probably not even a reason I needed to remind you about the deal. Okay, we've just got the leather set, and then we'll just grab a bunch of other pieces and run. Grab just a bunch of stuff and run. You know what? The easier way to do this is going to be this. Help. Leather for armor. Okay, cool. Before we do that, we're going to quick save here. There we go. And all the way up at the top, we want 00007B 9C 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7B 9C. 3 through 7. Wonderful. Interesting that the leather hood doesn't want to show in my inventory, but okay. Sure, why not? I'll just scrap it then. Doesn't want to show in the inventory. I know it's from one of the mods I've got here, but interesting. Well, that makes it a bit easier, because that means we've only got 5 pieces we got to worry about instead of 6. Display leather armor 1. Good. Got heavy. Studded. Ultra light. Ballistic. Minutemen. I do like the dual logo look there, even though it's not actually going to be visible. All right. Well, if we can't get to it today, then tomorrow we will work on hopefully more than one thing, but at least I want to get a library taken care of. There needs to be, a small public library available for the citizens of Jamaica Plains. That would be nice. Okay, yeah. We're good on that. Nice. Then we want the left arm, or rather the right arm. Interesting that it all showed up as heavy armor. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Cool. No legendary. Heavy studded. Ultra light. Minutemen. Wonderful. Okay, well that was all of those pieces. Now we'll just come in here, grab a bunch of armor bits. Do I not have any more? Okay, there we go, I do. I'll grab those. Not going to worry about any of the raider pieces. The raider pieces are just not going to be good. Don't want the raider stuff. Keep the raider stuff away. Grab the synth stuff though. Wonderful. Oh, we also need a bunch of weapons, don't we? Yes, for the pistols, we will grab a bunch of these guys. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll take you, you, you. Not a big fan of the automatic weaponry in this game. It's kind of crap. I'm not going to worry about any laser or plasma weaponry. Not great. Not great. What's the design looking like here for these? Oh, yeah, I'll take those. Why not? That looks good. Got lots of junk weapons here, guys. Lots of them. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but it should be baked into the default game. There should be a search bar in-game for all of your different your inventory stuff to find exactly what you're looking for. I mean, there's gotta be someone out there who's made a great mod for it, and I'm glad that it exists, but it shouldn't have to be a mod. Alright, we'll go with the combat shotguns, why not? I don't like the pipe stuff, so probably not the pipe stuff. In fact, what I've been meaning to do is to get rid of the pipe stuff. I'll do that later. Do not want to get, you know, caught up in the weeds of all this stuff. This isn't GTA. I'm not going to have my gun stores selling fragmentation mines. At least not on display. If I can help it. I do enjoy the Institute pistols. I do enjoy those. They look pretty cool. I just don't know why they're called pistols. Basically, the Institute invented the Glock. To make a long story short, the Institute invented the Glock. Yeah, we'll grab some Howl rifles, some hunting rifles. Definitely some Ithaca 37s. Okay, I do like the junk pistol. The junk pistol's kind of funny. We'll grab a couple of those. Why not? Oh, we gotta grab an M1 Garand, or Garand, depending on how you want to pronounce it and where you grew up. Alright, any of these without any mods on them? No? Got nothing for me, of course. Okay, fine. I'll take the two of you. I'll take you. Definitely take one of you. Military combat rifle. We'll take the combat SMG. We'll take a couple of the combat rifles, which is for one reason or another not the same kind of combat rifle. Whatever. Not for me to worry about right now. I know I've got a bunch of varmint rifles. I'll look for a good one. Definitely grab one of those. The Remington rifle mod is a great mod. Absolutely check it out if you haven't had the chance. And we've just got a bunch of variations of service rifle. The automatic service rifle is the most common one, though. Definitely grabbing some cowboy carbines. These are great. Love these guys. Mostly focusing on guns here, I know. You might think, well, why are you only focusing on the guns? They're cooler. They're just cooler. And the way I've got the store set up, the guns just make more sense. Sure, we can sell melee weapons, but I'm not going to put the melee weapons front and center. They just don't look as cool. Machine pistol, that looks cool. I've already got what I need for that. Ah, yes, the Suppressed Institute pistol. I wonder what would happen if I used a synth relay grenade now that the Institute's gone. What would happen? Would I just draw out a bunch of enemies? Would I literally just spawn enemies on myself? Is that how that works? We'll test that out later. We'll definitely test that out later. That'd be funny. Great weapon right here. Although, more partial to the throwing knives myself. Alright, Varmint Shotgun. We got a ton of you. Might as well bring you with me. Okay, great. Great. Alright, map. We want to go back here, but because teleporting directly there causes our game to crash, I'm going to save. And then I'm going to teleport to Neponset Park. Alright, we're getting close to time. We've got 15-ish minutes, which means we're not going to have time to work on the library. Oh well. Oh well. Library, we'll just have to wait for tomorrow. That is not a problem. It is by no means an issue. Yeah, we want to head out this... There we go. Now I see it. Just the lag turning my head this direction. It's looking great, guys. This is beautiful. I'm already very excited about what we've got going on here. It will look amazing by the time we're done. It will be an entirely new setup we've got here. It's gonna look wild when it's all completed. It's also going to be a horrendous chore to try and to try and film this. It's gonna be terrible, but it'll hopefully be funny. It at least needs to be accurate. Oh, okay, so the symbol does show up. You just don't show up in the menu, I guess. Whatever. Want you to be the synth armor. Want you to be the metal armor. And you get to be the leather armor. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we just create some outfit combos. You don't have a left leg, okay. What do we give you for your left leg? We'll give you a synth left leg, why not? These combos are not all gonna look good. That's not the point. The point is that it's funny and that it shows off things that are available. But I will, just for this guy here, give one complete set of the light combat armor. Nice. Alright, what chest pieces do we have? Really just the synth chest piece? And the combat armor chest piece, okay. That's fine. Oh, I need left arm, not okay. Whatever. Left arm then. Very doable. All right, we've got two more to go ahead and design for this. Okay. Yeah, I guess internally it's a bit sparse, but if I had any idea as to what I would place as containers for these armor pieces, I'd probably put something. But I don't, and so really it's not the biggest problem. We'll give her one full set of combat armor as well, why not? Come up with some generic look for dude over here. Right arm, right leg, left leg. Actually, no, I want both of the metal pieces. Left arm needs to be leather. And then, well, we want to go synth chest piece. Why not? Okay. All right. Wonderful. Now the weapon stuff. The weapon stuff gets a lot more decoration, doesn't it? Oh, man. These need to be moved out? Okay, let's see. How far out do they need to be moved for me to interact with them? Is one? No, one's not far enough. Okay. Four? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fine, four it is. It's not even on the wall piece anymore, but fine. You want to go like that? Let's go like that. At least it doesn't have this trouble with the pieces actually on the walls, it's just these half walls. I don't even know why it would cause me this issue. Okay, beautiful. Now I can go ahead and place all my stuff on here. First, we'll go ahead and place something up here. We will go ahead and place the... Oh, where is it? Where is it? I want to place the Remington. Yeah, I want to place that guy up there. Cool. Cool. On the back here, we'll go with an Armalite rifle. Oh, that looks so good. Automatic service rifle. What other rifles do we have here? Definitely a Howa. Hunting rifle. Although how it's staying up there, I don't know. It's not for me to know though, I guess. Go farming shotgun. Ithaca. And one of the M1 Garens. Or Grands. Whatever you want to call it. Looks so good. Oh, I love that I got that to work. I didn't even know if that would be possible, but it's nice that it does. It does function, and it works easily. That's very nice. It's very nice that it works easily. Okay. We've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 26 more rifles to place. That's fine. Gonna be a lot of repeats, but that's okay. And the pistols might be a bit harder. Just because there's so much of the same pistol that I brought. Now we'll put the other Grand there. I want the military combat rifle. Military SMG, another Armalite, and an automatic service. Wonderful. 12 more, and then we've got 19 pistols? Okay. We definitely have enough pistols, I just don't know how many of them are going to be repeats. Grab the Ithaca. Military combat rifle. Auto service. And Armalite. You can see there's kind of a pattern here. A little bit of a pattern developing. Alright, Armalite. Automatic. hunting. Ithaca. And varmint. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we've just got the pistols. How much? Yeah, we're okay. We're gonna go just barely over time with all this stuff. Nice. Nice. You. One of you. Haven't had. We might. I don't know how many duplicates we're gonna have here. Hopefully not too many. The Bergman. I love the Bergman pistol. Also big fan of the Luger in this game. My where is it? Where is it? My OSS gun here is a Luger. This is from the developers of Fallout London, which I hope is released soon. I don't know. That'd be nice. We'll go for one of the pistols. Oh no, I can't place a junk pistol? Are you kidding me? That sucks. Okay. That's very annoying. Okay. Well. Duplicates it is. To be fair, the most common types of firearms are usually in the greatest numbers at gun stores. Like you'll usually find 5 or 6 on display of the same type if it's a very popular firearm. And it will most often be chambered, at least from the places around here. I'm not going to say this is the case for everybody. At least for the places around here, you'll often find firearms chambered in, you know, the super common rounds. Usually 22 is what they'll have on display. Like they've clearly got more, and it's in the back, but it'll usually be chambered in 22 or 9 or one of the hunting rounds if we're talking the rifles. All right, let's go for the pistol. And one more pistol. Yeah. Those are fun. Those are very fun. Awesome. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice being able to complete 2 builds technically, but a build in a day. It doesn't happen very often, but we've gotten lucky the last couple times. So I'm gonna go ahead and, in case we crash, I'm gonna save here, so we don't crash again. We're gonna jump on into the build menu. After 5 more minutes. Gonna take its time. It always takes its time. Always takes its time here. While I do, I'm gonna go ahead and check that Twitter notification. Yeah, the crossfire works. Cool. I'll make sure to download that if I think we'll use it. All right. Let's get those doors placed. And then some generic... Oh! That was weird. Something fell. I'll have to see what in a moment. Because we're almost done here. Nothing important, I hope. No, it wasn't a, was not a big crash. It was, I don't know, like a box or something. We'll go for you. Well, okay, maybe not. If I went with... No. No, the wood door is really just our best bet, isn't it? It's a complete door. It's a close. It's a universally applicable door. All right, that's how it is. That's how it is. Over here on the gun side, I realized I didn't put in the windows here, like I did for this. I think that's fine. It's a gun store. You know what a gun store is. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so temporarily, until we come up with a name for it or someone presents a name to us, those of you commenting live and on the VODs, until a name is presented that I really like, right now it's just going to be the armor store and the gun store, or weapons store. All right, we want signs. Neon. And we're going to use... Yeah, we'll use yellow. Yellow will be a good contrast. Aha. Okay, then. That's going to be an issue. All right, that's good. That's good. I can still access each of them individually to change them out. Nice. We got weapons, and we'll go for armor. And armor... Oh man, no, I need those. Those were backwards. Oh, big brain over here. Big brain over here. Man, it's very, very close to the end of the day, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, that was very stupid. That was very stupid. Okay, what are we doing over here? Armor, right? Armor, I mean, armor is blue when it comes to the sign colors. Do I want to put it in blue here? Do I need to? No, I think that the white will contrast better. Beautiful. Okay. What screenshot am I gonna take for it though? I guess is the big question, right? That is kind of the big one I gotta figure out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll know here in just a second how that's all gonna turn out. We're gonna save it again now that all that's placed. And free cam. Yeah, if we set it all the way to 18 and make the weather nice. Then we get the armor, but if we set it back to 7, then we get the weapons. Yeah, I like that a bit better. I guess I could do a splice, couldn't I? All right, cool. Well, that works. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad we finally got this taken care of. Glad it's all done here. Oh, that's right. I gotta actually switch. There we go. Gotta switch like that. Gotta figure out what's going on with my stream deck. I'll hopefully have that taken care of by tomorrow. But thank you all so much for watching. It means the world to me that you guys would watch for as long as you have. Once again, apologies for having missed Saturday. If I hadn't been traveling for 6 hours, I most certainly would have streamed, even if I was a bit late. But 6 hours of travel really takes it out of you, no matter where you're going. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, of course. We've got a few more things we need to wrap up and a bunch of houses that need to be built. If we wrap up all the restaurant stuff, the library, some shop stuff, before I've built the rest of the houses, then we'll build some houses together on stream. But I'm thinking probably less than 10 more episodes. We're getting close. We're getting very, very close. I would like it to be less than 10 more episodes. But yeah, coming together pretty well. When we finish Jamaica Plains, I'm gonna take a short break from Fallout, maybe 1 or 2 streams. I don't know, at least 1 stream. But it's gonna be a short break from Fallout. Need just to cleanse my brain, just to decompress, and then we'll go ahead and jump right back in with another settlement. There's a few great contenders. I'm thinking probably Croup Manor. But there's a few great contenders out there for our next settlement. I'm certainly looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. If you have enjoyed watching today live, consider following me here on Kick if you're not already, and follow us over on, subscribe to me over on YouTube on the VODs channel, CN Games on YouTube. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. That would be. To get notifications as to whenever the VOD goes up. If you happen to miss a certain section or an episode one of the days, and you want to go back and you want to watch the whole thing, you want to watch every single episode of this, which is now 48 episodes. 48 episodes of me building things. 31 of which is 31 or 32 is just Jamaica Plains. You can do so over on the VODs channel as well. It's all in one long playlist. And if you are watching on the VODs channel, thank you very much for watching. Consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing. Turn on notifications if you want to know whenever I whenever I go ahead and post a community message, or when I'm about to go live, or when I can't go live, or whatever the schedule change happens to be, as well as notifications, of course, whenever a new VOD goes up, if you want to keep up on that kind of stuff. Let's see. Also in the description of every single one of the VODs is a list of all of the settlement mods I'm using. I currently am using close to 250. I think I'm at 249. Close to 250 mods in Fallout, 53 of which are settlement mods, and all of those settlement mods are listed in the description. If you are having concerns with a mod, if one of them's not loading or not showing, before contacting me about it, which thank you for trusting that I know how to fix these things. That's very kind of you, although I don't want to take that kind of credit. Before contacting me about it, consider contacting the mod author or checking any forums that talk about the mod to find your solution. Chances are you are not the only person who's ever had to deal with the specific issue that you're facing. It might be the version of the mod you're on. It might be, it might be that someone created a tool to fix a certain issue, whatever it happens to be. There's all kinds of stuff. Go and check that stuff first, because I am not an expert on any of the mods that I play with. I simply like the mods that I play with. On top of that, in the description, you can find links to my other social media platforms, my other YouTube channels, my main channel, which is just my name, and CN Speaks, which for a very long time I had no videos on, but I finally released one about a show that I'm very passionate about, thinking it's probably going to be crap. If it's not crap, I will totally correct myself. If it is crap, I'm going to explain why it ends up being crap. So more videos on that channel soon, but for all of you who have already seen that video, thank you very much. Consider subscribing over there if you're interested in hearing me talk about writing and really anything that interests me that I don't want to put too much editing or effort into. I just want to talk about the thing that I enjoy, and I don't want to have to worry too much about all of the other polishing that needs to get done for it. Other than that, you can also find ways to support me monetarily, that is, Patreon, all kinds of different stuff, if that's your kind of thing. If not, no worries. I'm just happy you guys are here watching. It means the world to me that you would spend 3 hours watching me do this, especially 3 hours of me doing this, because I have lots of points where I just am not talking for one reason or another. So thank you. If you can afford to help, if you can afford to support, that would be wonderful. It is with your guys' help that I can do this kind of stuff full time. You guys know how money works. I'm not going to sit here and beg you for it, but that's kind of the game here, right? Okay, I think that's everything. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow, approximately the same bat time, definitely the same bat channel. Have a good one.